Welcome back to another Japanese opening. Looks like we're going to be kind of going backwards for a while as I open up one box from sets that I've missed out on the past few years that I haven't been working on the Japanese side of my collection. This is Phantom Gate. The English equivalent is Phantom Forces, and I don't know, let's just dive right in. This was one set that I don't believe had, I don't know what you call them, like some English sets have, like Gaia Volcano and Tidal Storm were kind of together, they were released at the same time, and both of those made up the English Primal Clash. I don't believe Phantom Forces, though, was like that. I think it just went right off of Phantom Gate. Yes, I do have the set list out in front of me. Yeah, so Phantom Forces was just one set. This is, of course, first edition. And just like every Japanese set, you get a couple of card images on the side, pretty standard. One Japanese booster box has 20 packs with 5 cards in each pack. And I don't know when they started doing this, but it seems like a lot of the newer sets are incorporating these, sorry, I'm trying to puncture these without actually ripping them, because I think they really are cool boxes, and I do like to hang on to them for a little while before I pass them along to someone else. But a lot of the newer sets have been doing this, I don't know what you call them, but this, like, opening, where it's got a little extra coverage here, and I kind of wish they had something different on each side, but they both feature Mega Gengar. Obviously, that's the card that I'm most excited about attempting to pull from this video. And this opening. And this is my first time checking out these cards. Now, obviously, you know, we've had the English equivalent, so we've all seen what these look like, but this is my first time actually seeing them in Japanese, and usually get 3 ultra rares in a box. Really hoping for some Gengars, obviously. Gengar still being one of my favorite Pokemon. And I believe it's always the 4th card back. Oh, and this was a set with the good Crobat. Golbat, Yanma, is it Roggenrola? I do have the set list out, so I don't... Sorry, that's the basic. This is Boldor, my bad. Scavalier, I think, and the Manectric Spirit Link. And I do apologize, I am probably going to mess up on some sets. It has been so long since I've done Japanese openings, and even when I was doing regular Japanese openings, I was still messing them up. And you have more than 700 Pokemon, and all of this is being done in one take. It's a little difficult to get them all straight. Oh, we got a bunny. Good old Bumblebee. Poochyena. Spearow. And awesome Lysander's trump card. And our first holo of the pack, Heatran. And as you've noticed, Japanese, if assuming that you're not familiar with how Japanese sets work, in these 5 card packs, you can either get all commons and uncommons, or you're gonna get 1 holo. These newer sets do not have non-holo rares like we do in English, and I really wish we would just adapt the Japanese style. Litwick. There's Roggenrola. Oh, sorry, I kind of spoiled it a little bit. I think we're getting something good. Gulpin, Leopard, and a Florges is our first EX. Not a Gengar, but that's okay. You know, obviously I don't have any of these cards yet since this is my first Phantom Gate opening. So, other than just Gengars, which, you know, because I just love Gengar, it would be really cool to get a full art or, you know, gold or something a little extra special rather than just the 3 EXs. But like I said, all these cards are new to my collection, so I'll be happy regardless. Swirlix, Pumpkaboo, Girafarig, Gliscor, and Mystery Energy. I was like, it's a special psychic. And I really had more hopes for Gengar being a competitive card. Just with Eviltal decks out there, it's just so hard, almost impossible for it to be. And I'm gonna put the potential holo down here. I think I was calling it for a while the mystery card, so I don't accidentally reveal any more goodies. Fletchinger, I think. Lampent, Heliolisk, or Helioptile. one of those. And as a Z. And my mystery card, ooh, Pyroar Hollow. Absolutely beautiful card. Oh, and someone commented on one of the other Japanese openings that I think he said the only one, I know there's others out there, I'm guessing he just hasn't seen them, that doesn't cut these packs open and to get in. And I will admit, these packs are a little harder to open than your standard English pack. I think after opening up so many, I've got just kind of a good feel for them down. And my mystery card, it's a Malamar. Can't say I'm that stoked about a Malamar pull. Now, I do like Malamar itself as a playable card. It's a fantastic card in Aromatisse decks because every time you attach an energy to it, you put your opponent's Pokemon to sleep. And fairies, it doesn't matter if you want to leave the energy on Malamar, you can automatically transfer it off if you want and power something else up while still putting your opponent to sleep and hopefully stalling them for a little while. And then, of course, its attack is awesome. It's 60 times the number of heads, so you can load up a bunch of energy on it, and probability will probably give you the KO for the win. Alright, Murkrow, Zubat, and another Gliscor. And my mystery card, ooh, Slurpuff Hollow. This is tasting Slurpuff. That's the one that's been seen with all the toads lately. We have so many different Toad variants going around. We've got Toad Garbodor, we've got Toad Toad Slurpuff, Toad Bats, Toad Crawdont got second place at North Carolina States. I thought that was pretty awesome. Boldor, oh, such a happy crabby. Dino, Swalot? Did I mix Swalot and Gulpin up? I might have. And my mystery card is just Apache. Or Pachirisu, sorry. Little advertisement. I kind of like the little advertisements they include in. Obviously, I prefer code cards. I guess Japanese don't have Play TCG. Oh, I'm sorry, wow. I just said Play PTCGO. Wow. I'm mixing up my Pokemon sites. Oh, there's a Wobbuffet. Oh, that's a nice, deck pull, I should say. Crobat and a Wobbuffet. And my mystery card is Dimension Valley, which again is perfect with Wobbuffet and Crobat. This is a deck that I think it won some cities. I don't think it really did anything fantastic at regionals. At that point, everyone kind of realized the power of Crobat and was throwing it into all sorts of other combinations. Toad bats, Landorus bats, all sorts of stuff. And Wobbuffet, didn't get nearly as much showing. Another Bunny, Totodile, Joltik, Zeratic. And I'll be honest, when they came out with this card, I really did not think it was going to see any play in any really good competitive decks, and I was completely wrong. A lot of decks are running at least one, sometimes two, just to help with their Toad matchups, to take off their DCEs, or to even take off their own Headringers. Oh, nice! And my mystery card is a Regigigas Hollow. And I think we're probably about halfway through. Trying to judge by the pile of raptors. Wow, I think I've got Jurassic Park on my mind. Rappers around here. And of course, we're still expecting one more ultra rare pull, really hoping for a Gengar or a Full Art or something special. Litleo, Lampent, Frillish, and what is this called? Target Whistle, I think? I've never actually seen it played in a deck, a good deck. So yeah, sorry if I got that name wrong. And my mystery card is a Honchkrow. Insert. Swaloon. Golbat. I think that's the second Golbat, but only one Zubat so far. Fletchling. Lumineon. And my mystery card is a Blissey. Another insert. And we have a Kingler. And I think someone posted not that long ago about the Kingler. It's the first Kingler to be printed in a while. I think he just really liked Kingler. Ooh, there's the first Diggersby. And really wanted a playable Kingler, and was sad that once again we did not get a playable Kingler. And my mystery card, ooh, Gourgeist. This was a card that was getting not a lot, but some hype with, I think, Night March decks. Pumpkaboo being able to still use the bottom attack, but having that massive HP from its ability, but it never really took off. A lot of Night March decks just realized that it was just way more consistent just to run the basics, or just run Flareon and have Night March kind of in there. Wow, I can't even... Zweilous, there we go, Zweilous. Purloin, there's a second Zubat, and Battle Compressor. And my mystery card is Musharna, what we have always called the fetus Pokemon. And if you're confused by that, just look at it. Another insert. Oh, let me straighten up this pile beside me a little bit. It's getting a little too big. Put down our mystery card. And we've got another Totodile, a Munna, Sawaddle. Oh, the little one is a Joltik. I can't think of what the big one is. I just think of it as the big tick, and that one is really annoying me that I can't. Galvantula. I was like, it's something like a tarantula. Galvantula. Awesome! So I got what I wanted. Not necessarily a full art or a gold pool or anything special like that, but I did get a Gengar. So, and this is what I think is really cool. The Megas, in English, they have, oh, it says Phantom Gate? I thought it said the attack. Huh. But either way, in English, this is reverse, and the lettering, of course, is in Japanese. And for their set, they have English. So I just think it's really funny to see English lettering on a Japanese card. So unless we got a messed up box, I'm pretty sure Japanese boxes are pretty standard at 3 ultra rares, with the potential of one of those ultra rares being something special, full art, gold, shiny, depending on, secret rare. So chances are the last, let's see, I've got 1 pack in my hand. Oh, we still have 4 more packs to go, so probably still have a couple more hollow pulls. Whismur, Carablast, Karakanal, Mystery Energy, and our mystery card to go along with our Mystery Energy is another Excavalier. And I'm still thinking about whether it's going to be worth it to buy more boxes of these Japanese sets. Right now I'm just trying to get just trying to get a little start on the collection. It just depends on, prices of buying the rest of them individually, and if traders out there, like all of you great guys, have other Japanese that we're, willing to work with. I do love Venonat. And Lievany. And my mystery card... Oh, Headringer. So I guess Phantom Gate is probably kind of like when they had Ace Specs. You probably get 1 Team Flare card in a box, and I think, if I remember right, that's kind of what they did for the English sets too. You get, I think you typically just got 1 Flare card per box. I think a few were lucky enough to get 2, and I may be completely wrong. It was well, not that long ago, but several months ago. So trying to remember back to, the pull rates back then, not quite coming to mind, as I should say. Dino, Litwick, Loudred, I think, Poochyena, or no, sorry, Mightyena. Poochyena's a little one. And my mystery card is another Lysander's trump card. So we've got 2 more packs left. Let's see, what can I hope for other than just what hollows are we missing yet? Got the list out beside me, but there's just not that many hollows, it looks like, in this set. Well, I think that they don't necessarily say hollows, they say rares. Gigalith, I don't think we pulled a Gigalith hollow yet. I think that's the first Gligar. Fletchling, another Golbat, and Robosub. And my mystery card is a Fearow, and I think that's the first Fearow I pulled. So last pack, I've pretty much got what I wanted. Yeah, let's see if we can get that one more hollow, and let's see if it'll be a Gigalith. Japanese packs are really, or Japanese boxes are really good about not giving you duplicate hollows too. Something I really wish English would do. And Pachirisu. And here we go, my last card from this Phantom Gate box. Hey, it's still a hollow though. Helio. I can never get them straight. It's Heliolisk and Helioptile. I think it's Helioptile's a little one, Heliolisk is the big one, and I might as well look it up since it's right beside me. Helioptile's the little one, Heliolisk is the big one. And funny enough, I do remember when I was trying to collect this set, that this hollow, I think, was the last hollow that I could not pull it in a pack. I had to trade for it, and then I ended up making, I kind of had an issue where people were backing out of trades, and I had way more than I think there's still Heliolisk spares in my binders. So we'll do a little bit of a recap. Our Team Flare card was the Headringer. Well, I was going to be happy with any Gengar pull, so particularly happy with the cool Mega Gengar and being able to see that cool Phantom Gate lettering. Malamar EX and Florges EX, and funny enough, both of these fit in perfectly in Fairy decks. And then our hollows. Heliolisk, be a little more careful with these since I don't have them sleeved. Gourgeist, Regigigas, Slurpuff, Poochyena. Wow, I called Pyroar a Poochyena. I think I am tired. And a Heatran. So, very nice jump on the set. I'm going to start working on sleeving these up, putting them in their binder, and working on the once list, which you can find on my website, TheCatsMeowth.com. There's an entire Japanese section all sorted by sets, and then promos are at the bottom. Feel free if you've got extras lying around. I've got tons of trade stuff, and I'm debating whether I need to start working on updating binders now. I typically don't upload things on Wednesdays now. I've been trying to kind of back off, or not really back off, but I've been putting more time into a project that I hope to share with you guys very, very soon. And so, as you've probably noticed, there have been a few days where there haven't been videos up, and just know that I think good things for the channel are coming because of it, and I think a lot of people are going to like it. So that's, I think, the first time I've made a sneak peek in a video. I know I've told a few people, a few close Poketubers, and I've hinted at some in some comments, people that were discouraged about channel content lately, although I think everyone's really enjoying all these Japanese openings and just having an opening every weekend, and I think I'm going to try and keep that not tradition but pattern in the future, rather than just opening up stuff as I buy it and as they come in, you know, even if it's in the middle of the week, just saving everything for the weekends, because everyone loves the weekends. Everyone wants to look forward to the weekends, and that's when great stuff happens, and why not have openings then too? So I think I've rambled on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening, and like I said, I'm working on the once list, and stay tuned for more. Got a lot of great stuff coming up, and assuming we don't have, I don't think I'm going to be getting my Emerald Break stuff in next week, but I do have another Japanese box that I'll be opening up next week, unless some other new product is released before that. So stay tuned.